everyone, it's the Hair Healer here with your Focus Fridays. Normally when I do the Focus Fridays, something just comes to me, usually at the beginning of the week, Sunday or Monday, starts going through my brain of stuff I want to focus on or something I see as the collective or going on in my own personal life, and it helps me to help you guys. And this week though, I thought, what am I going to talk about? And I said, I'm just going to say the truth. And the truth is this week I felt very uninspired. Normally I'm inspired by what I see, what I think, what I feel, the energy that's around me. And this week I was just sort of in a mediocre state, And I was like trying to find my inspiration on Instagram, on the internet. I went for a walk. I was sitting outside at the salon watching people walk. And it just was like, and then I had this moment, I might as well speak the truth because we're not always on. We're not always on. And I felt uninspired this week, and that's okay. I was doing a lot of inner work, and sometimes that just leads me to be drained. As most of you know, you probably have the same experience. And sometimes when we're doing our strong inner work or something in our life is not going right, we just sort of feel blah, not creative, not inspired, none of that. And that is okay. So I guess my Focus Friday today is if you're in a spot, right? You're in a life spot and you feel blah, you feel not creative, you feel like your life isn't going anywhere, you feel like you're not moving, you're not going as fast as enough, you're not doing what, Joe Schmo and whoever else is doing. First of all, stay in your lane and compare yourself to you, not to anyone else, and know that these are just times in life. These are times when our souls and our energy is telling us to take a step back. When I was feeling not inspired this week, the universe, right, my spirit was saying, Colleen, take a step back and just be. You're not always have to be on, One of my personality traits, which is an asset and also can be, not an asset, a defect, is that I'm always on. I always feel like I am just go, 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 do, happy, positive. I work on my mindset. I work on everything. And sometimes spirit says, Colleen, stop, just be. Life is about ebbs and flows. Sometimes we're going to have beautiful weeks and sometimes we're going to have bad weeks. We're going to have times where we feel so creative, like I feel like fucking Van Gogh, and there's other times where I feel like, I don't know, all I know how to do is make bread. That's a silly excuse, but those are just the ebbs and flows of life. So if you're having a non-creative week like I'm having this week, or not feeling inspired, next week you're probably going to have a really great week where you feel totally inspired. If you're having a really bad, shitty week, next week you're probably going to have an amazing week. And I always think that if I have a bad day, I think, well, next week, tomorrow, the next day will be a good day. Again, there has to be an opposite to everything. So we cannot always be on. We can't always be perfect. We can't always be great. We can't always be those things. And sometimes we just have to be dormant. And that's okay. Accepting that, I accepted that and I'm okay with it. I'm not always going to feel this way, and you won't either. So that's what I want you guys to focus on. Just be where you're at in this moment this weekend. Be and concentrate. And again, if you're in a great spot, that's amazing. Hold on, because eventually it will go back down to a bad spot, or I don't like to say bad, growth opportunities or a learning spot. And if you're in one of those growth opportunities, it's going to go back up. Remember, ebbs and flows of life. Have a great weekend.